I've been playing this game for years. For years. And I have not found out about this room until this year. Basically, my whole life, I've not even known of this room. I have not received a hint of this room. And my mind was blown when I found out about this room. It was like discovering something completely new. Like, this blew my mind. You don't believe how much it did. But if you open, if you're lucky enough to open the right chest, it releases all these ghosts. And we are in that room that was boarded up. I can't tell you. I cannot explain in words how blown my mind was when I found out about this. I've just been wondering how to get into this room that was boarded up. And now here it is. This is the room filled with ghosts. My life is complete. And make sure you open the rest of the chests. Don't know if there's some coinage that you might have missed out on. Wait a minute. There's a room that we have not been to yet in the first area. My mind was blown twice. There has been a room in this game that I have not been to for years. And yeah, just collect some change, why don't you? As long as you're here. But how do we get out of this room, you must be wondering. Well, don't really see any doors around. Maybe this chest holds some sort of key. Maybe we can scan the chimney. Maybe it'll suck us up. Maybe scan one of the treasure chests. Maybe shake the table, but okay, this is being a little weird. Better just suck the treasure chest open. Maybe we could burn the chimney. I like those candles just to see if they would do anything, but sadly no. That is not what has happened. It would be cool if it actually did something, but you know, I completely shake this room down in case you noticed. Making sure I check every nook and cranny. Nook's Cranny. Go there now. At your local Animal Crossing game. Anywho, here's a mirror, so I guess it's obvious what we must do. We must scan the mirror. Yes, you don't see this animation a lot, so why not leave it in? And there's the infamous boarded up room. And here's the room. Again, I have not discovered this room for years. And this was just blowing my mind. I know I keep saying that this was blowing my mind, but you do not believe. I've been playing this ever since I was a child. I bet there's a few people who understand what I must be feeling right now, but most people wouldn't, but you know. But I first discovered this because one day I was replaying Luigi's Mansion. I think it was back in March or January, and I caught all the portrait ghosts, and then I just looked at the gallery, and I noticed that one of the pictures were missing for some reason, and I could never figure out what that reason was. Maybe I thought the game made a mistake. Maybe they put one too many portraits up, and Bolivia, I hate you. What is hating me have to do with it? Let me look that up right now. Okay, so apparently someone named there's a song named Olivia, I Honestly Love You. So Luigi's Mansion. You slay me. There we go. Oyaba, Luigi. Okay. So I figured the game made a mistake. They put one too many portraits. That was not true. I guess you could piece that up together. And my brother never discovered about this ghost either. Ooh. There she is. Honestly, I expected the hardest boss fight in the world, but actually she's not that hard. This is Sue P, the dozing girl, 7 years old. What was meant to be a short nap seems to have turned into an eternal rest for sweet Sue P. Well, that's one way of making someone wet, but she does not like wetting her bed. She promised herself that she wouldn't wet it ever, and, well, Luigi's wetting it for her, so that's how to get her riled up. But you also want to dodge the dolls that she is sending at you. And when you mess up, just wet her again. I guess you can say she's having one of those dreams. Is this tasteless? I mean, I should stop before things get a little soupy. That wasn't even a joke. Her name is a play on words on soupy. And soupy is obviously liquid. And if you look, well, you can't really see it now, but I'll show you later. See, she's easy. But that treasure chest is on the ceiling, and green means money. Of course, she's completely optional. I mean, how else would I have beaten the game without having to suck her up? And I always wondered why I'd always have one less boo than I usually did. Or two less boo than I usually did when I beat the game. But if you look at the portrait in the behind the bed, you can see what Soupy looked like when she was alive. And I wonder if my brother was as dumbfounded as I was when I found out about this, but Pea soup, pea soup, pea soup. Pea, she pees. I'm the lovely Boomito. Or rather, Boonitu. Boonito? Boonidu. Whatever. So I think the end of this part is I catch this boo. So, nothing really left to say here, so see you guys in the next part of Luigi's Mansion. Spooky, scary.